Wake up as early as possible in the morning, get ready, start driving, have variety of food each day, take in variety of sights, drive over variety of terrain, hear locals speaking at least two different languages over the course of the day. Settle down in a new hotel every day. Now repeat this for not 1 day or 2 days, but 10 to 16 days. That would define a cross country road trip in India. Road tripping in this country, I think, is the only way to experience diversity of India, be it food, terrain, people, culture, languages, or religion too. Till yesterday, we had white rice as basic staple in all meals. From now on, it will be roti. We started with local speaking in Kannada, then Telugu, now Marathi in Nanded. By the end of the day, it will be Hindi. Welcome back to Soulful Trails India. Let's continue our road trip from Bangalore to Himalayas. Today we'll be driving from Nanded in Maharashtra to Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh. So total duration would be around 12 to 13 hours and distance would be around 600, maybe 600 to 610 kilometers. We'll be crossing almost the entire length of Maharashtra and a little bit of Madhya Pradesh. So we started quite early in the morning, before the shops opened, before the offices started. Surprisingly, Nanded was a big town. Previous night we didn't know that it was so big. We took quite some time to get to the highway. Once in the highway, we picked up time. The roads were really beautiful, newly done roads. Roads everywhere in central India and North India are really good nowadays, and bougainvilleas everywhere. So eventually, we will also start liking bougainvilleas once we start driving. There were some bad patches. There were some patches which were being done, but there were very few. At least in Maharashtra, there were very few. That's me driving, enjoying my drive on the beautiful roads, and after good breakfast of Maharashtrian food. And yeah, it was a long day, long hot day. So yeah, there were some gut sections, small gut sections, some small forests which we had to go through, but there were not much. Even the guard sections roads were really good. You can see I'm really enjoying over there, driving over there. So driving was shared between me and Satish. You know, he also being a fantastic driver, I could always rely on him when I was tired. So we were probably switching every 2 hours. We were switching the driving in a 12-hour or a 14-hour day. That made sense to switch every few 2 hours. And yeah, going on a highway, you don't expect suddenly to go to a 2-lane road instead from a 4-lane road. So the first place we came across was Omkareshwar. Omkareshwar is in Narmada River, and unfortunately we got the weekend traffic here. It was a Sunday. It was quite crowded, but it's a very beautiful place. Omkareshwar is a Jyotirlinga. Do you guys know what is Jyotirlinga? What are Jyotirlingas? So let's talk about Jyotirlingas now. There are 12 Jyotirlingas in India. Jyoti is light and Linga of course is Shiva. So Jyotirlingas are special because none of them are made by men. They are all Swayambhus. That means they are naturally formed or self-born. So there are, if you divide the Jyotirlingas, there are three parts to it. One is the North India ones, North or the East India. That would be Kedarnath, Kashi Vishwanath, and Baidyanath. Kedarnath in Uttarakhand, Kashi Vishwanath in Uttar Pradesh, Varanasi, and Baidyanath in Jharkhand. And then Central India. Central India has maximum number of them. Today we'll be covering two of them, Mahakaleshwar and Omkareshwar. Then there are three more in Maharashtra and two in Gujarat. So each Jyotirlinga has a different significance. Like Mahakaleshwara Ujjain, which is in Ujjain, has represents mastery over time. Omkareshwara represents calm and anchoring presence of Shiva. So people do a long distance trip to cover all the Jyotirlinga. It takes around 10,000 to 12,000 kilometers, and people do it across 25 to 30 days. There are buses in North India, very popular circuit. There are buses which does this. After Omkareshwar, we had to go through a little bit of bad section of mountainous roads. Because of the weekend traffic, it was a pain doing it, and it was getting quite dark too. So after this mountain section, which we took around 2 to 2.5 hours, we'll hit Indore directly. So since we were exchanging, one of us could rest. And next came Indore. Indore was a big city. We didn't expect it. We took around 2 hours to cross the ring road. We didn't expect it to be such a big city. There are malls, there are pubs, there are bars. There are quite a lot of things in Indore. When I see the Wikipedia, I realized that there are so many places to see which we didn't cover that day. After Indore, it was a short drive to Ujjain. After Indore, I think it's an hour or an hour of drive to Ujjain. And Ujjain has another Jyotirlinga called Mahakaleshwara. And you can cover these two Jyotirlingas in a day, Omkareshwara and Mahakaleshwara. And Ujjain is a nice place. It's not very big like Indore. We could easily get a hotel over there. We could stay overnight over there. So that concludes our day 2 of the road trip. We started from the south end of the Maharashtra and went all the way till west end of Madhya Pradesh. So it was a good drive, except the crowded parts around Omkareshwara. We covered a total of 600 kilometers. The first day was 830 kilometers and second day was 600. Tomorrow we'll have to do a big stretch. So we had 2 fuel stops with a small Jimny tank. You'll need at least 2 fuel stops every day. Then we stayed in a place called BK Palace in Ujjain, a nice budget stay. So thanks for being there. I hope you enjoyed this journey as we enjoyed driving over there. So tomorrow we'll go cross all the way up to Himalayas. Do join me tomorrow. Please subscribe, comment and share. Thank you very much.